Hello adventurers, in the last episode of our Baldur's Gate 3 series, we took our first steps into the world beyond the crash site and ventured deep into an ancient ruins crawling with bandits and undead. After some very trying battles, we reached the heart of the tomb and encountered a strange, ominous figure who asked us a very curious question. Is he friend or foe? With the tadpole in our eye threatening to turn us into a mind flayer, can we find a healer before it's too late? Let's find out. Welcome back, adventurers, to our lovely little party with Adept, Shadowheart, and Gale. We just finished clearing out this crypt, which I think was an optional quest, but we met some friend over here called Withers, and apparently we'll see more of him later. But we can start heading out now, and we can continue on our main quest. We're still trying to find a cure for this mind flayer parasite that we encountered in episode 1, where a mind flayer shoved the parasite into our eyes and it is slowly turning us into a mind flayer, so we've got to get rid of that. We got two companions, our Daughter of Darkness, Shadowheart, and the Wizard of Waterdeep, Gale. We've just finished completing the Ruins quest, so we're back out into the, I forgot what the map was called, but we're basically going back outside to figure out where the next step is. So we've pretty much explored these overgrown ruins, so we need to get back to the roadside cliff and probably venture more leftwards. So can we just fast travel there? I think we can. Fantastic. This is where we found Gale, I believe, by the roadside cliffs. We came from down here, so we're just going to keep exploring downwards, or we can explore up northwards. So that looks like a little path that we should probably check out. There is a thorn net trap here. What? Why?
Broken.
It's a broken trap. Alright, we should also probably short rest in case we get into combat, because we're all on very, very low health. I'm going to use Shadowheart to lead the charge, because she's our sort of makeshift tank at the moment in lieu of finding a real tank. There's a dude up here. Are these guys friendly or are these guys not friendly?
Of course it's dangerous. One of them carved up Zoru's whole squad.
So let's leave it.
We've got two people, Nemessa and Demeus over here. They seem to have somebody trapped. They've got Lizelle trapped in a cage. What? No. Do we attack them or do we talk to them?
Right. Yellow as a toad, twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you? Oh, a guest.
So we're gonna talk our way out of this.
Pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
Alright. We are bad at both of these. We can attack them. Yeah.
Your words flow to her, though you never speak them aloud.
We'll get you out of here, Lizelle. Don't worry. We'll get you out of here.
I know of a cure.
Alright, we're gonna have to free them. Can we leave? Can we leave and then like sneak attack them?
Let's get the creature to camp. Then we'll... Hold it still. I'll tie it up.
No.
Expect a Githyanki to surrender. Imbeciles. Prove you're not a craven. Join me or die.
Alright. Let's attack the tieflings.
No!
Otherwise, it seems they're just gonna let them take Lizelle away. Alright, we're in a really, really terrible position. So what are you? You look like you're holding a bow, so we want to get... They both look like they're holding bows, so we kind of want to be in their melee range. We don't have Lizelle on our team, but this guy we probably want to start with. So let's get high ground, maybe?
On my way.
And from high ground, we should have advantage to do something. We have no spell slots, so we can only attack with, regular spells. It doesn't seem to give us high ground advantage, but 65% will take it. 5 damage, Ray of Frost. Start out with that, and then we'll just end our turn. We can't really do anything else, so... Okay, missed the attack on Shadowheart. Great. It attacked. It shoved... It shoved Lizelle. Alright, that's fine. We want to get in their face, kind of. So we should probably try to figure out how to position our mages both up here. Then we will firebolt. We'll focus on this guy since we've already done some damage to it. 3 more damage, that's not bad. Then we probably want our...
Nothing will stand in my way.
Are you not in combat? Wait, why is Shadowheart not in combat? I don't see a Shadowheart here. Something's broken. No, Shadowheart is not his turn yet. Alright, that's fine. Alright, Depp, you're done. Getting a ranged attack on Gale. That's fine. Shadowheart's turn now. Alright, Shadowheart, I think we need to approach one of these people so that they get disadvantage with their bow. I think we're just going to go and whack this guy with 55% chance. What about your casting? Your casting is terrible. It's all 50% chance. Alright, you're just going to go up and whack them then. Main hand attack. Go. Oh, you missed. That's fine. End your turn. And we've still got Lae'zel. Lae'zel is doing damage to her, which is great, so that these two probably won't attack my main characters or my 2 wizards. So we'll get you 1 damage. Fantastic. You can end your turn. Critical miss on Lae'zel. Now it's Depp's turn, so Depp is going to cantrip Firebolt and try to hurt Demace. Missed. Damn it. Oh, attack of opportunity, 3 damage, fantastic. Range attack on Gale, okay, that's not good. But Lae'zel can give, Shadowheart can give chase, 55% chance to attack. 6 damage, it's on 2 health. We should be able to kill Demace. And Lae'zel's doing fine work over here on the other archer. Continue to firebolt you. 2 damage. You can do 2 damage surely. Yep, there you go. Nice and easy. We'll end your turn. You're not going to hit with disadvantage at that range surely. You did do a little shove, but that's not going to do anything for her. Now we can firebolt her from here. 65% chance. Boom. 2 damage. Not too bad.
Concentrate.
Go on, Shadowheart. You go up there into her face. End it. There we go. 15 XP for the party. And hopefully we get Lae'zel back.
Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes.
Alright, Grumpy. We just rescued you.
Infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful.
We need to find a creche,
She obviously
okay?
sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
Shadowheart is just really not vibing with Lae'zel at all. What exactly is a
It is
creche?
many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter. Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a gay tadpole, we must report to Augustil for purification.
Wow, they actually have a protocol for this? Like, how often do you guys get infected by tadpoles? A simple thank you wouldn't go amiss. That's what I wanted to say to her.
A wyvern bow to worms. The cure I offer will suffice as thanks.
Wow. Wow. Alright, we'll journey together. Let's go find this creche.
You have made an ally from Creche Kalir. Few know such fortune. Call me Lae'zel.
I'll trust your judgment.
We already know
I
your
won't
name.
trust her. Not until I've gotten the measure of her.
Alright,
Your sharp
alright.
tongue, elf. Would that your mind proved its equal.
Half elf. I suppose the finer details are lost on a creature like you.
Come. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A creche must be near. We will ask this Zoru where he has seen my kin.
Alright, off we go. We're gonna go look for Zoru. And we've got Lae'zel in our party. Fantastic, who is a fighter. We need that frontline fighter. That's what we've been sorely missing. 20 HP, fantastic. Action Surge, immediately gain an extra action this turn. How often can we use that? That sounds fantastic. Let's accept that. And we will bring our fighter into our party. Now, where can we go? We've already explored this side. I guess we're heading westward. We're going to get Lae'zel to lead the charge. Our Gale is only on 5 health. Can Shadowheart heal you? You can, but it's going to use up your last action. And there's no point doing that. I think Depp has the ability to restore their own actions, right? Replenishes a spell slot while out of combat. How often can I do this? Recharge once per long rest. So I can restore one spell slot. I got 2 spell slots, but I got melee attackers now. So I think my cantrips will suffice. I really just want to rest up, but I don't even have a short rest anymore. So Gale's just going to have to sit there on 5 health. And we're going to get our Lazelle to lead.
Objective noted.
Alright, I'm going to head this way. See if there's anything interesting.
I hear shouting up ahead.
You hear shouting up ahead. Well, let's observe from up here. There's some stuff going on over here. And we just got an autosave. Sounds like we're going to get into some combat.
Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders!
That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
Oh, pack of goblins,
What's
eh?
going on?
Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now!
You let goblins here? Where is the druid?
Please! There's no time!
By the 9 hells! Open the gate!
These guys seem to be very scared of these goblins. Maybe we should help them out. Oh no. How many goblins are there? There's 1,000,000 goblins.
Form a line!
We're gonna help these guys out.
Damnable roach! Provoke the blade! And suffer its sting.
Ooh, interesting. Alright, we're in battle. This is like a massive battle. We've got allies, we've got goblins, we've got everything. Look at this initiative. Wow. Alright. I guess we're killing the goblins. There's a really big one that we'll probably leave to last, but we'll... Oh, they're all big. Jeez. But we'll try to kill as many of the little ones as we can. I don't know if I want to go down there with my melee dudes, because they look like these guys can tank everything. So maybe we'll just start off with depth and... Oh, there's a goblin right here. Alright, that's fine. But we can attack from advantage from up here, which is great. But I don't think we can hit anything. I got 1 spell slot left. I'd really like to chuck an orb of fire down here. But I don't think we can do that, so we'll save that. Start with a cantrip, and we'll see if we can do that. We can't, so we'll have to hit this one. We can't do that either. We're just too far back. Can I hit any of them from up here? No. Alright, we're just gonna have to move up a bit, I guess, unfortunately. We will get Shadowheart to go up and maybe hit this one. Or at least just go here and hit this one. There we go. You can hit this one, so we'll get you to hit this. Did I move up too close? Damn it, I think I moved up too close. Kill it. I didn't see there was a goblin right in front of me. I'm an idiot. Alright, let's just end our turn. That's fine. We'll deal with these two. We'll let these guys deal with all the big ones down here, and then we'll come down and help them out if we can. Oh, we got a buff. Rally. Granted 8 temporary hit points by a friendly combatant's rallying cry. Useful. Alright, we got heaps of hit points. Now we need to attack this thing. We'll just attack from back here because this guy's on the lowest health. We don't want to do anything. We'll get a Ray of Frost going on you. There we go. Slowed him down. Oh wait, no, he's dead. Never mind. We'll end your turn. Fantastic.
By sickle and sword, strike them down!
What is this class? It looks awesome. Look how much damage he's doing. Alright, let us get you going. We will go and just whack this one, I guess.
Taste my fury.
11 damage. Amazing. We'll probably start getting you to head down, or at least guard this front area. Now you can action surge, can't you? Where's my action surge? Second wind. Shove. What happened to action surge? Is that an ability out here? I don't see action surge. Didn't I gain action surge? We'll have to figure that out sometime later. Oh.
I'll bleed every last one of you!
These guys are pretty strong, these front ones. They got like 28 health each. But we've killed most of the little ones, so it's time to get on these big dudes. There's 3 big dudes here with like 20 health each. Alright, we probably want to attack from up here if we can. So we'll get you to try to cast something here. 80% from the high ground. Let's go. Kill that bear. 80% is still a miss. Amazing. Our cleric can probably start heading down there. We don't want to walk through the grease if possible. There's a lot of grease here. Can we just attack from here? We'll do something ranged like Sacred Flame. Nope, we can't. We can do Fireball though. That did 5 damage, not bad. We'll end our turn. Alright, let's get Gale up as well to... We'll just throw Rays of Frost and stuff at them. 80% chance from high ground. Start freezing everybody. Didn't seem to freeze the bear. Does say it has Ray of Frost on it. Seems like a pretty straightforward battle. This one's dead. That's great. Can we charge up and attack them? I have a rush attack. Will that help? Can we rush attack this bear? This warg? Nope, we can't. We can walk down. And I don't think we can attack anything, so we're going to have to use a ranged attack. 2 to 7 damage with a bow. 2 to 7 damage is still damage. Oh, we missed. That's fair enough. Keep moving up. Oh, there's still a guy over here. This goblin tracker that we should probably help kill. There's still quite a lot of dangerous enemies over here, so we don't want to get too reckless. Alright, what can we do with Shadowheart? We can shoot stuff from up here with 65% chance high ground control. Yeah, let's just keep shooting the wall from up here. Seems like the safest thing to do. 3 damage is good. But we will start heading you down, I think. But you're still in grease. I don't want to walk into the grease. Maybe the grease will wear off next turn. We'll just end your turn here. I don't want you to end up falling prone. We'll keep shooting. Can we shoot this guy over here? 70% chance. Do I have to move to do that? Yeah, I have to move into the grease. Probably not the best idea. Let's just continue high ground shooting the warg. 11 damage. The warg is down. Fantastic. This guy keeps missing the goblin tracker over here, which is not great. Gale, let's see what you can do. Can you hit the goblin tracker for me without walking through the grease? Not really. Alright, we'll just attack something down here. 70% chance to hit from high ground. 4 damage. We'll take it. Is he shooting at me? Wait, did he throw a potion at me, or what did he just do? I think he used a potion on me. I don't know what that was. Alright, off you go. You're gonna go attack this guy. Can you make it though? Lacerate and make it bleed. Can we hit this thing? Can't reach destination. You still can't reach destination. We're gonna get you over here and just main hand attack nothing. Why did I do that? I was about to use a range attack. Silly. I didn't think it would move and attack at the same time. That's fine. Ow. Took 5 damage for no reason. Bugbear is almost dying. And so is our guys. Alright, that's fine. Dep. Or, let's go Shadowheart first, and we can shoot the bugbear from high ground. 7 damage, fantastic. Dep can shoot from high ground as well. We can kill this thing. It's only on 5 health. We can guarantee the kill with magic missiles, but I'll use up our last spell slot. I don't feel like that's necessary right now in case there's more fights coming up. So we'll just miss, that's fine. The downed guy is back up and he has ended up killing the bugbear. Fantastic. Now it's just this one dude left. Oh, and he's dead. Fantastic.
That's the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate!
Alright.
Them to it, I wonder.
We are all good. Let's go.
There is work to do. Proceed.
You can lead the way. Yes, we're all falling down. I get it. Falling down on the greasy rocks over here. Very dangerous.
Just so.
Are you gonna let us in? Yes, excellent. Into the camp we go, the Emerald Grove.
No sign of tentacles so far.
Time to pack. Need to leave.
The same.
Go have a chat with
Not a
people.
worry in my stomach that's in no rush to
Zevlor,
go.
what is up?
Aradin didn't make it. Pity. But he might have got more of my people killed, if not for you. Thank you for your help out there. I'm Zevlor.
I'm Lazelle.
Well met. I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve.
That's not good. I have no quarrel with the druids.
There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters.
You did pretty well against those goblins just then. I need a heal.
You're wounded. The druid Halsin's a renowned healer, but he went with those adventurers. It seems they left him behind.
What does that mean?
If it's not too serious, you could try his apprentice Nettie. She's with the other druids in the inner grove.
Alright.
They've withdrawn there to prepare this damn ritual of theirs.
Alright. This ritual, is there no way to convince the druids to stop it?
I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though... I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
I'll see what I can do. Man, do we have time to be doing this? What are you offering for my aid? Do we
owe
get
you a
something?
great debt. What little we have, we'll scrape together. It isn't coin we need, it's time.
No, that makes me feel bad now. I'll see what I can do.
I think you should. Yes. No harm in trying the diplomatic
I don't
route.
care what Gale
You'll
thinks.
find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense before more lives are lost.
Alright. Is there stuff we can just take from here? It's not marked with a red thing. Camp supplies is always useful. We've got some clothes and stuff that don't give us anything. Is there a vendor that we can eventually find and sell stuff to? Alright, we found the hollow. Let's read our journal updates because a lot of stuff has happened now. So in terms of find the cure, we need to find a way to remove the mind flayer parasite. We learnt that there's a healer named Nettie in the grove. Maybe she can help us. We found people taking refuge in the grove. We should explore it. There may be a healer inside. Yep. I think these are the two updates that we got. There could be several ways to get rid of the parasite. Lazelle, the Githyanki, who helped us escape from the Nautiloid, thinks finding a Githyanki creche is our best solution. So it looks like there's multiple ways to try to solve this problem. We can find the healer Nettie. So when we asked about healing, we were told to look for Nettie in the inner sanctum. We can find the creche. Lazelle told us that the Githyanki should be able to cure us if we can find one of their creches. Someone named Zoru should know more, so this doesn't look like it has anything to do with that. Inside the Druid's Grove, we can speak with Kaga, leader of the Druids, ordered the Tiefling to leave the grove. Zevlor fears that they won't survive the road and asked us to intervene. Sure. We got our Gith warrior back. Fantastic. And yeah, we freed Lazelle. Great. So our journal is all good. We can hide the completed stuff so that we're not so burdened by all these entries. And we can start going around talking to people, maybe grabbing some stuff. We can't grab these. See how they're highlighted red? If we try to grab the stuff out of there, stuff is going to happen. We can walk through and talk to everybody. Is this the kind of game where we want to walk through and talk to everybody, or should we just go and find who we're looking for? If we talk to everybody, it is literally everybody. Let's just go out in the front here. I want to see if when I speak to one of these people, does it stop highlighting them on the map.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
Are you really locking down the grove? What are you selling?
Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Ah, here we go. We can trade and we can barter. So, Aaron, what do you have for me? A bunch of elixirs and a whole bunch of items that I have no idea what they do. A bunch of spells and scrolls. We can get better weapons. Well, that would be pretty cool, but they don't seem to do that much more damage. You can get better armor. So if we click on one of these, that costs what, 338 coin? I don't want to buy it. Okay, can we sell stuff? Like, we've got all of these. Can we sell all of these? Sell. $6. Yes, we're slowly taking away all his money. We can force sell all of our crap to these vendors for some gold. I mean, 6 gold is still good. I don't think we need any of these weapons, so we can just sell all of these. Is there a quick way to sell this? That, shift that, sell. There we go. We don't need any of these armors. I'll keep the torch and whatever these are. Sell all of this. What about books? What do we do with books? We can sell the books, but maybe there's some more important things to do with books. These agates and stuff, they're not really worth very much. We might keep them on our inventory for now. Nothing I have is worth particularly a lot to this person. Is this sword good? 4 to 11 damage? Doesn't seem particularly good, and it's worth 77 gold. Guess we can just sell that as well. We've got way too many torches. You can sell your old chain shirt as well. These rings that do nothing. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for now. We'll just keep everything else that we have on us. Can we buy some more camp supply things? Check out these gloves, 416 gold. You can intercept missiles from ranged weapon attacks, reducing their damage by 1d10 plus your dexterity modifier. Wow, these are awesome. Missiles from ranged weapon attacks, like what, arrows? That sounds pretty cool, but we're not going to spend most of our fortune on that for now. So we'll just keep the gold that we have on us. We have 511 gold now by selling all the random crap we picked up along our way. And then we will just forge on. So that's our main thing. If we talk to these guys, will they disappear off our map?
We can't just leave. They're kin.
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blazing spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
If they cannot fight, they will die. That is as it should be. Wow, that's a very gift thing to say.
Always need saving. We shouldn't sacrifice ourselves for them.
Fine. Let's sneak away like God's damned cowards. But if something happens to these people, it's on us. I hope you know that.
Okay. So when we interact with these people, something happens. Like, these guys disappear. Do we interact with literally everybody then?
Bloody death trap, not a sanctuary. You should clear off while you can.
And then what? Is he gonna disappear?
I swear that Ox's gaze is following me.
What did that insight check give? A strange ox. I can use my Arcana to discern why. A 10 roll on Arcana. I don't have any special bonuses for Arcana, but I can get guidance. Let's roll. Okay, we're not going to figure out what's so strange about this ox, unfortunately. Can we try again? Oh, I love Dungeons and Dragons. Like, there's a strange ox here, but you notice nothing. I need to figure out what's happening with this strange ox. No! Alright, whatever. We can't open up anything here. So let's just go and find our main quest objective. Is that it on the map? Yeah, find Zoru over here. Can open up some of these wooden crates, but there's nothing in them, it seems. Ooh, camp supplies. Take all of these. More camp supplies. We'll take free camp supplies whenever we can. Zoru is here, so we can just have a chat with him.
Eyes. Another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
You heard the woman. Bow. I like Lizelle. Oh, but Shadowheart. I like Shadowheart too. Alright, that's enough Lizelle. I'll take it from here.
Interrupt. Has the tadpole ravaged your senses?
You know what? We'll let Lizelle do his thing.
Lower.
Lizelle wants to impose her dominatrix personality on this tiefling. We'll let this play out and see what happens.
You saw another gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us, for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map.
Jeez.
Show me. Up. You can keep your innards.
Oh, this poor tiefling. And his friend got killed by Lizelle's mate. That's not good. Is there anywhere we can get, like, free heals? Can't open any of these crates. Are these all, like, little side quests that we're meant to be doing?
Druids. This grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice.
Okay. Didn't really help us. No guidance. Okay. What is this exclamation mark? Am I meant to talk to her?
No one home will ever believe this.
The locals prove compliant. A useful trait.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
What comes next? I'm staying clear of this fight.
Clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
I agree. I don't want this tadpole in me any longer.
The Kresh holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
Alright. Is that what she wanted to tell us? What was that exclamation mark overhead? It was what she wanted to tell us. Let's lead with you while you're in here. Check out some of these other merchants. Do they... Oh man, maybe I shouldn't have sold all my stuff to that last person.
If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
I feel like this is one of those games where different vendors will pay you different amounts for specific items. Like, for example, this person might pay more for daggers, maybe? 35! Oh my god, I sold all my daggers to the wrong person. Look how much this will pay for daggers. We could have got so much more money for all those weapons we sold earlier. Oh god. Did we get any money for that? I don't feel like we did. 518 gold. Why am I feeling like we're not getting any money? We should go up to 520. 519? Why? What? I don't understand how this works. It said we were going to get that much money. Discount minus 14%. Maybe that's something. I have no idea. Did we sell everything? I think we did. Alright, let's just leave. We gotta go find some other people deeper in the grove. The Emerald Grove is over that way. We can speak with Kaga and find the healer Nettie by going this way. So let's go check it out. Any more food for me in these barrels? Just some bottles. Okay, we'll take it. The game does a reasonably good job of telling us where things are. So we're gonna head this way towards the Emerald Grove. There's a little kid over here. Perhaps this way. Any more useful camping supplies in these wooden crates? Nope. Travel worn chest. We can lockpick it. What if we attack it? Nope, it's sturdy. I don't think I want to waste my lockpick on these things. I think this way to the Emerald Grove.
Please, let us through.
It is forbidden.
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's
These
judgment.
are druids?
Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrashem, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Oh, check out that druid transformation, that's mad. It turned into a big fluffy bear. Alright, let's try to resolve this little conflict. Alright, they're all scared off. These druids, they do not want us to go through, but we're not tiefling. Maybe you can let us through.
Come, Magrin. Give him a chance. You, get back.
I'm not looking for trouble. Can you just let me by?
You'll find trouble all the same unless you get out of my sight.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Alright, that was easy. Apparently Korga wants to see us. Which one's Korga again? It's one of these people, right? I guess we want to head into the Emerald Grove. It's like some place, right? Should we have to go through something into the Emerald Grove, maybe? Can't steal this idol, that would be silly. Do we talk to one of these people to get in there?
Ab spiritu umok aculeus vitisque.
Given my World of Warcraft knowledge, the Emerald Grove is like some dream world or something. How do we get through to the Emerald Grove though? Let's go through here first. Through this stone door. It looks like there's someone in there that wants to talk to us. Aha, here we go. We're in the Emerald Grove now. Let's see if there's a Korga over here that wants to talk to us. What is going on over here? There's snakes. Is this Korga, the snake?
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil.
She looks like an elf.
And I will cast out every stranger.
Should we stay out of it? Imprison her? She's just a child.
Parasite. She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks.
Yeah, that's like all children though.
Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Oh, that's a scary looking snake.
We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
We can use nature. We don't have good any of these. I don't want to prepare to attack. Detect thoughts. Read Karga's mind. Dude, if we fail this, is this going to be really bad for us? 16, alright. We can detect thoughts. Let's read her mind and see what she wants. Can't be a bad thing to know extra information.
I am first druid now. I will take control and prove my authority.
How does that? You've proven your authority, now prove your mercy. Ah, we get new dialogue options.
Child, take to the others word of my grace. Sif, Tila, to me.
It hurts.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Alright. We've saved Arabella. Fantastic. We can talk to our friends.
That woman has more venom in her heart than a snake in its fangs. But at least the child is safe. What is youth if not a time to be forgiven for one's transgressions?
That's true. Forgiveness means nothing if she doesn't learn from her mistakes.
Let's cut the kid some slack, shall we? She didn't deserve this madcap spectacle as far as I'm concerned.
Alright.
I know that look.
I want to make Shadowheart like me. What do we say to her?
Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with.
Oh, Shadowheart's got some interesting backstory. How badly does it hurt? Are you sure it's not connected to the tadpoles? Let's ask, how badly does it hurt?
Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
Are you sure it's not connected to the tadpoles?
You can trust me on that.
Alright, that's pretty much it. We didn't gain any positive thing with her yet. What is the story with the odd little artifact you have? What do you think of all that's happened so far? I'll ask about the artifact.
There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it.
We should journey separately. I'll see you whenever we can. Oh, I don't want to kick her out of my party. We should get to know each other a little more.
No harm in a little mystery,
What?
don't you think?
Playing hard to get. You don't want to talk about yourself? We have to rely on each other. Easier if we knew each other as well.
Easy is often less interesting.
Oh,
Besides,
she's really resistant.
we've plenty of reason to rely on each other already. You can't confide in just anyone about a monster in your head.
Maybe I'd like to get to know you better. Is this?
Sweet of you, but don't worry. I'm sure you'll get to know me just fine by traveling together. No need for interrogations just yet.
Alright, Shadowheart, alright. If that's what you prefer, I can respect that.
Thank you. I'm
Hey,
sure
she
we'll
approves.
Get along
Nice.
perfectly well.
Alright, I think that's enough talking to Shadowheart. Let's go ahead and progress the story. I just want to check my journals, see if anything interesting happened. This is not the get help from Healer Nettie's quest, I don't think. And I don't think it's find the creche either. Yeah. This is probably related to save the refugees. Karga, leader of the druids, had ordered the tiefling to leave the grove. Zevlor fears they won't survive the road, yet asked us to intervene. And we've also saved Arabella. We found Arabella in the druid's lair. She's being judged by Karga. How do they pronounce that? Karga. Leader of the druids, and is clearly in trouble. We saved a child named Arabella from being killed by a snake. She immediately ran to her parents. We should speak with them. Okay, but first, let's do this save the refugees things by speaking with Karga. Karga? Karga. I've already forgotten how to pronounce her name. So many names in this show. Alright, let's go speak to Karga. Where is Karga? Oh, she's right here. What am I doing?
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
You're protecting your own. Sometimes cruelty is required.
First you urge grace, then you speak truth. You surprised me twice over. A shame the grace period ends. The Viper's fangs have been bared. She must guard her brood. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
Ah, so I get what's happening. The tiefling little girl is probably trying to stop the ritual by stealing the idol, and now we've got the idol back. So, let's try to appeal to her mercy and tell them about Zevlor's people, well, Zevlor fearing that his people is going to perish on the road. Let's see what she says to that.
Perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor.
Oh.
Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
Then it seems best that I speak to Zevlor. Alright,
You will
alright.
do more.
Why is attack always an option?
This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
I'm gonna do a playthrough after this once I get my bearings around character classes. We're just gonna build the most min-max powerful battle character, and then we're just gonna go and attack every single NPC in the game. I'm really curious to see how that would end for us. Alright, off we go. Back up. I think if we look at our journals now, the Save the Refugees, we're gonna have to guide them out of the grove. Fine. We can speak to Arabella's parents as well while we're here. And then our main quest, we can either go out well, one of many ways, we can find healer Nettie. In the inner sanctum, can we see Nettie on the map? She's not where we are, she's over there. So she's up there somewhere. Let's get out of here. There doesn't look like there's anything else for us to do down here. Alright, off we go. So, where are all the people that we're supposed to find? We've got healer Nettie right over here somewhere. Was that in the Emerald Grove or not? We can find Arabella's parents by going out there. I think we can mark things on our map, right? What does the map marker look like? I don't see a way to get in there. Okay, so healer Nettie is in the inner sanctum. We shouldn't have left. My bad. Are you telling me healer Nettie's in here somewhere but just deeper down? I doubt healer Nettie's gonna help us out, right? Alright, let's check through here.
Don't want to draw any attention. Breathe deep and move.
Don't want to open any of this stuff. Let's have a chat with Nettie.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
Wait patiently.
This medicatrix. There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed?
Amazing, she just brought a bird back to life. Maybe you can help get this worm out of my head. I need help now. No, that's a little bit aggressive. I'm looking for Nettie. Let's be friendly.
Her, but I still don't know what she can do for you.
Do you know anything about mind flayers?
Why are you asking?
Something crawled into my eye. I have a tadpole in my head. There's no good way of putting this.
A tadpole? A mind flayer tadpole?
Oh no. You know of them. Can you help me?
I'll do what I can.
Please help me.
Follow me. I might be able to help.
Well, that's promising.
We need to be quick. This way.
Follow Nettie into this secret chamber. Enclave Library.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
I'm hoping for a less grave cure.
I'll do the best I can. I'm no Master Halsin, mind. He'd have your tadpole out like that. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
No, I'll stay. I'd rather know exactly what you're up to.
Yeah, watch over us, Shadowheart.
Let's see what we can do.
Is he just gonna poke us with this thorny branch? What's the plan? Will it help? Just hurry up and kill me. I don't have time to chat. This is so rude. God, I'm not a rude person. I'm a polite data engineer. Thank you. I'll take anything that can help.
Of course. Now, tell me what's been happening. Any symptoms? Strange events?
I fell from a ship in the sky, but something caught me. It saved my life.
Protected from on high? Sounds like the drow. Master Halsin said he was tougher than he had any right to be. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
On a mind flayer ship, I was kidnapped and infected.
A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
What? I thought you were gonna help me. I thought you could cure me. What about that branch of yours?
The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you. I don't have a cure.
Ugh,
Only a way
useless.
out.
I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not?
I'm not gonna kill myself with wyvern poison.
But you have to. Don't you understand? You could kill us all.
I don't care, I'm not gonna die.
And I've no choice. I'm sorry.
Oh wait, do we have to fight her now? Oh no, I didn't want to fight her. How much health does she have? Only 24. We're gonna have to kill Nettie. Oh god. I should have just taken the poison. Why? Why did I do this? Is this gonna make all the druids angry at me? This is not good. This has a bonus action where I can pommel strike it. Is that like a 1-day thing? Nah, it just needs a short rest to recover that. I shouldn't waste those actions in case I'm in a proper dangerous battle. Alright, Deb, you go ahead and can I like incapacitate you instead of killing you? I don't want to kill her. Oh dear. Oh! That was a lot of damage. Ow! Alright, we gotta really kill her. Ray of Frost. 3 damage. She can actually down many of our party members.
Can't afford to let up. Bleed for me.
3 damage, come on. Yeah, there you go.
There's something in that vessel.
Well, that didn't end well. She said there's something in that vessel. Can we pick something up now? I don't think... Dissected drow. Drow's letter. There's no one here, which means I should be able to just take stuff, right? I'm curious what this letter has to say. Track the druid, find whatever burrow he runs to, and report back to me. Remember, you're only a scout. Do not engage, don't kill anyone. Simply observe and return. I shall decide what to do next. Alright, well, since we've killed them, is there anything I can just take? Bottled tentacles. Let's just take everything here then. I don't know what these bottled things are. Mind flayer parasite specimen. That sounds rare. Alright, I think that's enough pillaging. What is a Bollywog trumpet? Recipe unlocked. Suspension of Bollywog trumpet. H to view. We've unlocked our first recipe. If we get these items, we can... Well, 3 Bollywog trumpets can get us this thing. Even the slightest sniff of this acidic tincture makes your eyes sting. Okay, it's not very particularly useful to us right now. What does Nettie have on her? A lot of stuff. Wyvern toxin. This is the stuff I refused to take before, but I guess it could be useful. Key of the Ancients. Okay. Let's just take everything. We might as well, since we accidentally killed her. Let's go out and see if this is going to cause a bunch of issues. It's locked now, so we can't go this way anymore. How do we get out of here then? All my people, we're all leveled up. But at the same time, we're also having a lot of issues with our health. And we can't rest here, can we? Well, we gained some more health, which is always good. We've unlocked a level 2 spell slot. Nice. And we've gained level 2 spells. Okay. So level 2 spells should do a lot more damage. I kind of want the highest damaging level 2 spell I can pick up. And then we'll use it for emergencies. Okay, I feel like the highest damaging spell is the Scorching Rays, which does 6d6 fire damage. So 6 to 36 damage. And then we can get another one. Maybe we should get something with utility. Hold person is an interesting one because it can hold an enemy very still, which means we can crit it constantly. But it's like concentration for us. It could be useful. I think I'm going to go with that. And then we can prepare some spells. So what are we not using? Let's prepare some level 2 spells in case we need them. We're really only using these 2 damage spells. We haven't really used our mage armor or... Well, grease is useful, definitely, with all our fire spells. So yes, we will accept that. We've got more spell slots now. We're going to level everybody up because we need the health, to be honest. 24 health. We've got 2 more spell slots. Fantastic. And that's pretty much it. That's good. We'll take it. Don't care about our other wizard, but we'll take the extra spell slot. For our spells, let's get some level 2 spells. Blindness seems pretty useful. And then we'll probably get 1 damaging spell. Do we want Scorching Ray as well? Yeah. And finally our fighter. And we've got a specialization for this level up. Now we are level 3. We can be a battle master, I guess, or some other thing. But our health is increased to 28. Superiority dice 4. Your superiority dice are d8s. You have 4 of them. As a fighter, at fighter level 10, these dice become d10s. They fuel your battle master maneuvers and are expended upon use. You regain expended dice after short and long rests. What does the dice do? Do they just give me more damage? Do I just roll extra d8s for more damage? Passives, maneuver. Okay, let's figure out what these are. The spells, I get a jump. I can be a battle master, an eldritch knight, or a champion. Okay, this basically lets us crit on 19s. The Eldritch Knight gives us some spells. I guess it becomes sort of like a caster warrior. I don't really want that. I think I want Battle Master. This seems cool. Maneuvering attack doesn't seem super useful. I like the idea of this disarming attack. It has a chance for the opponent to drop their weapons, so that'll be pretty cool. Oh, and it works as a ranged attack too. That's cool. Alright, we're going to go with disarming attack. And then we can do 2 more things. Maneuvering attack was kind of useful. And maybe we want trip attack. What's precision attack? That's just more damage, right? Let's do that. Okay. Alright, we need to get out of this chamber somehow. I don't know how.
That's curious.
Rune of the Elk. What did that do? There's an empty socket over here. Can combine stuff? I have no idea what that does. There's more Bollywog trumpet flowers over here. How do we get out of here? I'm stuck in this room forever. Is there a lever I can pull here or something? It's locked. We're stuck. Do we have to like teleport out with a waypoint? I can't do that. Cannot fast travel from the area. Did we get some sort of key or something in our inventory? We got the Mind Flayer Parasite Specimen. Ah, here we go. There's a key. Yeah, I did see this arcane circlet thing was a key. How do we activate it? It's a headpiece, so I have to wear it now. The branches of this circlet are half fossilized, passed down through generations of druids, fabricated during the founding of the grove. The wreath is forever linked to its lands, and tiny rubies connected to its stones and structures, bidding them to do their... No, well, it doesn't tell me anything, but I think it's a key, maybe? Can we now open this? Yes, we can open this now. Oh, this is not good. They're gonna see that on my head, and they're gonna know I killed Nettie. And I can't short rest. I really need to long rest. Everyone's dying right now. We have enough camp supplies.
Assume he's still among the living.
We need all our spell slots back and everyone's dying, so we'll just long rest here and then maybe we'll talk to some of our friends. Hey, Withers is in our camp.
We meet again, as predicted. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my service.
And what are those services? What kind of services can a skeleton offer?
Mending of the threads between life and death. Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more.
Oh, that's cool. You mentioned a cost. What is it?
A matter of coin.
Okay, so we can change our class and we can heal people for 200, I want to say. The Strange Wraith commands many powers. It allows you to resurrect allies, hire help, and change your class for a price. Okay, cool. Good to know. Alright, Shadowheart,
some
let's
good
be
fortune.
friends.
Come morning, we know what to do. I can't wait to get this thing out of my head.
Yeah, me neither. So what will come next for you once all this is over? How are you feeling?
The same. These parasites are proving suspiciously benign. But suppose I turn. What would you do?
Let's not do this. I don't like hypothetical questions. You're not gonna turn.
It's hardly hypothetical. We're still in danger after all.
Oh, okay, that was probably not the best answer. Maybe I could leave you tied up while I hunt for a cure.
Really? I'd just kill you.
Would you now?
Anyway, get some rest. Try not to dream about tying me up.
Ooh, that's a little bit flirtatious. But we didn't gain anything with her, so that's not good. Let's talk to Lizelle.
I remember who I was in Kreshkalir. I was hungry to face my first geich. My sword pined for their blood.
Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears.
The Tears of Saloon, you mean?
Yes. Rocky bodies named after a false goddess. Next time you're able, look to the sky. Watch the moon cross it.
The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my Kresh. Kalir.
Are all Githyanki from Tears?
Your curiosity is to be commended. Githyanki are hatched in creches all throughout realm space. Kalir is one of many. It's there I first saw a Kithrak mount a red dragon. Where I slit my cousins' throats at the Vaj's command.
Jeez.
But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a creche.
Yes, let's do that. We didn't gain anything. Alright, we chose all the bad dialogue options because we didn't gain anything with anybody. Don't really care about Gale. Let's continue on. What is this doorway? Magic mirror? Oh, we gotta check out this magic mirror. When did this become part of our hideout? What is happening? Ah, I can change my face. Okay, cool. I'm not gonna do that. That's gonna be a bit weird. So you can customize your appearance again if you wanted to. Let's just go to bed and we'll continue on with our adventures. Now, we can auto-select our camp supplies, use up some of this crap, and do a full rest. Fantastic, off we go again. We're in the Druid's Grove. We've got to get out of here before someone discovers that we've murdered somebody. What happened to this bird?
Eyes are glassy. It's breathing weak.
Nah, Nettie was a crappy healer anyway. Can't even revive a bird properly. Alright, let's get out of here. How do we get out of the Druid's Grove? Is it this way? Yeah, this is the main way. Are we in trouble from all the other guys? No, they don't seem to care that we've killed Nettie. Either that or they haven't figured out that we've killed Nettie yet. Either way, let's get out of here before they do. Go out the stone door again and start doing the rest of our quest. I think our Nettie chapter is over. She didn't provide any help to us whatsoever, so forget about it. Nettie was defeated, serves her right for trying to poison us, but it's a bittersweet victory. We still need to find a way to deal with the parasite, so the story continues. We need to find and we need to rescue Druid Halsin. Druid Halsin was researching the parasite. He might be one of the few people who can understand our conditions. We need to find him. Still need to find the creche. We spoke to Zoru, who told us that the Githyanki on the road to Baldur's Gate near a mountain pass in the northwest. We should travel there with Lizelle. Fair enough. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We either find the creche or we find a Druid Halsin at the moment. We still need to talk to Arabella's parents, and we need to meet up with the tiefling and guide them out of the refuge. So let's go ahead and do one of those things. I think we want to do this one first. So save Arabella's parent. Well, talk to Arabella's parents after saving Arabella. Maybe they'll give us something nice. Go out this way. Is that what this mob was trying to get in here to do before?
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a gnoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
I hope we'll meet again under better circumstances.
Arabella?
Thank you for helping me.
We got a reward. Arabella is safe. Her parents are grateful for your intervention, and we receive Chimera's Locket. Grants a wearer's ability to cast dancing lights. That sounds kind of useful, right? If we end up somewhere dark, we'll accept that. We can give that to somebody who's not wearing a necklace. All of you guys. I think we'll give it to Lizelle because she's usually up front, right? There you go. You can cast dancing lights. It's not like some crazy spell, is it? It's just some random cantrip. Let's try it out. Cast it on yourself. Ah, that's cool. No, they just stay there. They don't do anything. That was a cantrip though. It uses an action, so I was not going to do that stuff in combat. But maybe that'll come in handy. That's Forge on. So that's completed. We got to save the refugees next, I think. How do we go about doing that? If we zoom out a little, we can return to Zevlor over here and offer to guide him out of here. Let's do that. Alright, here on the other side of the camp, we can go through this stone door and potentially talk to Zevlor. We're in a secluded chamber. Come on, Zevlor, let's get your people out of here.
Very well.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it?
Leaving the grove is the best option. I can help.
It's good of you to offer, but there's a whole army of goblins out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly. Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter.
Ooh.
It's no small thing to ask, but I've seen you fight. You're equal to the task.
So to assassinate the goblin leader, eh? Alright, we can do that. I'll see what I can do.
Everyone in this camp depends on it. Thank you. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word.
Alright, so we have to kill the goblin leader. Defeat the goblins. If the tiefling are to make their way to Baldur's Gate, we need to deal with the goblins. Zevlor thinks someone might be organizing and we should investigate their camp. That sounds very dangerous, but it sounds fun. We've got a main quest update. We learned that the leader of the druids is a powerful healer named Halsin. He might be able to remove the parasite. Okay, yep. Alright, I guess we'll have to go defeat the goblins first. Does it tell me where on the map I do that? There's a ladder over here to go out. But that just leaves the grove, right? Alright, let's follow this ladder out and then we'll just continue on, I guess. How do we get up to this ladder? Do we just climb up this rock? Yep, we can climb up this rock and we can take this ladder. I think it'll take us out of the grove and back onto the overworld. Fantastic. We're back outside the Emerald Grove. Now I'm just going to remember where that is. There's a wooden hatch over here. Is that where we came from? Yep. Okay. And now we can go to do some of these quests. Where do we suppose these goblins are? They're all the way out this side. We either have to find the Githyanki patrol, or we can travel to the goblin camp and search for Halsin in the goblin camp. Oh, they're both over here. So Halsin is in the goblin camp and we have to defeat the goblins. So we should probably head that way. I don't want to do a custom marker. We'll just wing it. How do we get out of here? What was the point of coming up here? We can't go down this way. Can we go through this way somehow? I feel like the point of coming up here was to talk to Lacrissa.
Goblins would kill us the second we set foot outside. But after hearing what you did at the gate, well, I still think they'll kill us. But at least we can put up a fight.
Will you? I don't see many soldiers.
We're tougher than we look. We've survived persecution, survived Avernus. Who knows? Some of us might even make it to Baldur's Gate.
I have faith in you. If you survive the hells, you'll survive this.
There's optimism and then there's stupid, hun. Plenty of us fell to monsters already. I don't see the rest of us lasting long out there. But if you're so sure we will, why not put a little gold on the line?
Can we win this bet? Sure, it's a bet. 10 gold sounds fun.
Excellent. And since I ain't one to leave a debt unpaid, that means we're destined to meet in Baldur's Gate.
Hey, maybe she'll be a new ally.
Looking forward to it.
Alright, cool. We've met Lacrissa. Now what do we do? Can we take something from her crate?
Looks empty.
Or her backpack? Nope. Anything up here? Doesn't look like it. Is this not the way out? It doesn't look like the way out. I think we were just meant to meet Lacrissa here. Let's go back out. Let's go out the normal way. But it says we go this way. Okay, it definitely says we go this way, but then where? It says Emerald Grove is this way, but I can't get down this way. What? I'm so confused with these directions. Why did it want me to come out here? Can I fast travel somewhere? I can fast travel back out to the Emerald Grove environs, and then we can head out that way, I guess, is probably the fastest way. And then from here, we just need to head sort of westward. Okay. Let's put north at the north of our minimap and start heading west. Probably want to lead with Lizelle so that we don't end up having our Depth Wizard up in the front all the time. And we're off on our adventure. Found an exsanguinated boar. Meat.
No clear wound.
Camp supplies, we'll take it.
A dead boar. But it doesn't look like it's been touched by scavengers.
Medicine, examine it. We are probably not great at medicine, are we? Need to roll a 10. We got +1 from wisdom. Do we care? We just use guidance. It doesn't seem to cost anything, this guidance. Yeah, that was nowhere near. We're completely oblivious to what happened to this boar.
The boar seems to be fresh, only a few hours dead. But you can't find any sign of a wound.
Of course we can't. Moving on. Across this bridge.
Aren't you worried your kind will
Got a bunch of chests over here. Let's see what's in them.
My name is Lae'zel.
Just random crap. Okay.
And my kin will understand my need for servants.
Why would anyone leave valuables just inside chests in a cart in the middle of the road? I don't think they would. But we'll take some camp supplies.
Goblins. Dead travelers.
There's a lot of camp supplies here. Nice.
They heading to the druids' grove.
There's a bunch of dead people over here. That's not good. But we'll take their stuff. Whoa, look at all these camp supplies. Nice. And potions. Take that. What is this? Goblin drawing. A childlike charcoal drawing of 3 stick figures. Why is it highlighted orange? Sounds useful. Ooh, a goblin scimitar. Doesn't do as much damage as my longsword.
Perhaps they were trying to free you.
Bunch of spells.
A vain notion.
Oh, this quarterstaff. Wait, no, it only looks like it does more damage because of my stats, right? I was gonna say it does more damage than my quarterstaff. Though I don't really care. It doesn't affect my spell damage with the staff, right? Alright.
Movement on the roofs.
Hiding.
I sense a classic ambush in the making.
Okay, something's happening here. I feel like we should be hiding. Shift C.
You won't deny me.
There's stuff everywhere here. Is this the goblin camp? It looks like we're in the goblin camp. Alright, well, if we walk in through the front here, we're gonna get spotted, and I can't even see where the goblins are. Does it show me where the goblins are? I feel like we're just gonna get ambushed out here. So I think we should probably figure out a different way to get through.
Not one false move.
Let's try a different approach. Here we go. There's some weeds over here that we can go use. We just gained 60 XP. Why? I feel like if we come up these side bits, it's definitely going to be better than just going up the main way. There is one dude over here. Scrawny bugbear. It's sleeping. So we can attack with... Well, we can surprise them, basically. And it's just by itself. So, can we, like, sneak up on it?
No When you say we might be purified at your creche,
and then just stab it while it's sleeping.
Augustil will affix the Zathis.
16 damage crit. There we go. That's a good start. The enemy is surprised. So do I get another attack? No, but I can whack it if I want. What about my other guys? Can I cast some stuff? Use that cantrip. Do more than 5 damage. Or... Damn it. Alright, Gale, you're up. Do some damage. There we go. It is dead. Fantastic. Take some gold. Take some stuff. We'll continue sneaking around this camp. Alright. So we need to head westward. I'm gonna orient my map. So we basically head in this way. Now, we probably want to just sneak the whole way.
Let's explore.
So here are all the goblins. There is a lot of goblins here. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. What are we up against? Goblin trackers. Is this the boss? Goblin boss, Fezric. I think we can take these guys. What do you guys think? 26. Okay. Let's try it. Now, how can I attack these guys from here? Can I climb up here? I can't climb up there. There's a ladder on the other side. If we can get up here onto this ladder, we can be behind this guy. Or we can just go for a straight engage. Can we get up here somehow? Is there another ladder around here somewhere? I don't see a way to get up here. Let's try engaging with depth. We got a level 2 spell slot. We can do 6 to 36 damage straight on the boss if we wanted to. Where would this attack come from? I don't even need to move. We can just do 6 to 36 damage straight on the boss from here. No, but the path is interrupted. Can I just go by myself? Let's have a look. If I toggle group mode and I go over here, potentially I can just use this spell. Can I do that? No. What if I go to the other side? I kind of just want to one-shot this boss. So I have to go all the way up here to do that? How about that?
Violence hasn't gone unnoticed. It's about to be returned in kind.
Alright, get out of here. Now, can I get these guys into combat real quick? I need Shadowheart up there. Oh. It immediately killed all my people back there. There is so many goblins here. This is probably not the correct way to approach this combat. We could just kill the boss right now. And then just like try to run away.
What path lies before?
What if we just start kiting backwards? Can we get out of here? This is all greased up. Let's try escaping down this path. We'll get you to get you up. And then we'll try to get you out of there. Are you gonna slip? Nope. What about you? Can I get Gale to escape this way? We'll get them all escaping in different directions. I can cast minor illusions as a bonus action. Did that help at all? No. I don't think that helped at all.
Can't give up.
Alright, what else can Shadowheart do to help us out here? We can heal. Probably need to heal you up. That didn't help very much. We'll end your turn. We'll end your turn. What else can you do? Can you like run away somehow? We can second wind and heal ourselves. Probably the best thing for it. And then we'll end our turn.
Let's go.
You have nothing else to do, I don't think. Yep. Alright, we're just gonna have to see what these guys do now. Their boss is dead. Alright, they're gonna shoot at us from height. That's not good. And we're down again. Alright, the wargs are gonna come and absolutely destroy us. Okay, so that we're down now. Okay, this is definitely not going to work. We need to find a different approach. Let's see what else we can find out. I don't feel like we can take them on with brute force. That's the problem. So I wonder if there's another way to approach this. Let's try the battle one more time. So I'm going to send my guys out separately. We're going to get our Gale up there. We're going to get our Cleric up there, Shadowheart. And then we're going to get our Lizelle to frontline for us. She's going to get into the action from over here. And then we're going to get Depth to engage and see if we can't do some massive damage. Now, I'm thinking if we grease the entrance over here, that will help us out a lot, right? So say we grease this. Then we can probably use one of our spells, like a fire orb, to hit these guys. Something like this. See how much damage that does. Didn't do very much damage, but at least we've engaged them in a fight now. So we need to get you out of here now. Oh god, 12 damage. Amazing. I'm in my own grease. That's not good. But Fezzik is all the way down here now, so potentially we can kill him very quickly. And will that end the fight is the question though. So, let's attack with everything we have. Do we have a level 2 spell that does a lot of damage? I don't think so. We can heal, but we should probably try to do as much damage as we can. Guiding Bolt with 91% chance of success. 15 damage. There we go. We've killed the boss, but we're still engaged in the fight. That's not good. So, Gale can do stuff now. What can you shoot? Maybe you want to shoot some of these dudes over on the other side? What spells do we have? None of these are like long distance. Let's try magic missiles. 1, 2... This does 6 to 15. I think we can kill one of these devouts. Yep, there's one devout down. And then we can probably put one of our evocation cats over here to distract them, right? Nope, someone succeeded the investigation check. That's not good. Now we need to retreat a little bit because this, well, my Dep is just sitting there about to get wrecked.
The lance board is
Gale has nothing else she can do, or he can do, so we'll end his turn. And then if we want to get out of the grease, and hopefully he doesn't fall, but we kind of want to walk as much as we can. We can't dash attack or anything, but we can probably ranged attack something. 45% chance from low ground. That's not good. Yep, that's definitely going to miss. Fine. Out of your bonus actions, nothing really helpful. We can heal. Nope. Now we're sort of at the beck and call of these guys. Oh, these wargs are just going to instantly kill me, aren't they? If I move, I'm going to get... Oh god, this is not good. Our level 2 spells. Is this my turn? Why do I not have an action? Can I shove one of these wargs? No, that's too heavy. I can move and take 2 provocation attacks. That seems very silly. So I'm just going to end my turn then. There's nothing else I can do besides maybe chug a potion.
Let's finish this.
And then all we have is you. And we can bonus action heal to 100%. So maybe we have a chance of surviving against 2 wargs. And that's pretty much our turn. 3 damage on our tank, 6 damage on Dep, another 6 damage on Dep, another 6 damage on Dep. Yeah, Dep needs to get out of here. This was not a good engagement at all. Alright, we're gonna have to try to kill one of these, at least one. This warg's on lower health, so we're gonna magic missiles it with 4 missiles. And that brings it down to 8 health. Okay, that's a start. Lizelle has an action. We can get you to attack. Nope, it can't attack. It can main hand attack. 8 damage. My main hand attack does 4 to 13. That's quite a dice roll. We might need to use precision attack, just to guarantee this kill, because we need to at least kill one warg even if it burns us. There we go. One warg is dead. Now Depp is on 2 health. Oh god. Can we pommel strike this thing? But it didn't do the knockdown. Unfortunate. We only have Gale left, and Gale can only do improved minor spell thing. Can we chuck it on this fire? And maybe it'll distract everyone. Nope, that didn't work. Alright, Gale's got nothing. You've got nothing. So we just end the turn, and then I think Depp's gonna get downed. Definitely. Oh, he didn't get downed. Amazing. Can we do a level 2 heal? 4 to 11. Can't reach destination. That's not a heal, that's cure wounds. This is a heal. We don't have a level 2 version of that. I guess we'll just keep healing Depp. So hopefully he can survive a few hits. Then for your action, I guess you can just shoot this warg. It's not going to do much damage, but every bit helps, I guess.
Focus straight through.
2 damage. Ooh, terrible. That's all for you. Now, Depp. Can you kill this thing? Is this disadvantage because it's too close? It is. How much damage does this thing do? 6 to 36. So 6d6. What am I disadvantaged? Because I'm threatened. I hit with disadvantage on all of these guys. That's not good. If I run, that could kill me. I don't have any potions. So I might as well just try for it then, right? Because this does the most amount of damage. We did 7. Okay. And we can't move yet.
Talk to me.
Shadowheart has no more moves. Should I try running away? I should try running away because it's going to get shot. Yeah, well, it was going to get killed anyway. Alright, now we just got the warg to deal with, and Lazelle's on 14 health. Maybe we can win this battle still. Let's start with our attacks. I'm going to have to use all my spell slots for this, I think. I think we really need to magic missiles down this warg. It's got a lot of health, but now it's dead. So now we can get into melee range with some of these guys with Lazelle. I don't think there's any point of trying to res this guy, so that's fine. Let's try to put an illusion over here so these guys have something to distract them. Nope. We'll end you. Now we have our main fighter. We can go up here, right? No? Not enough movement for main hand attack. What about a rush attack?
You bow.
Yep, rush attack seems to work. Critical miss! No way! Alright, that's fine. But at least we're up here. We'll have the second wind healing ourselves, probably, because we're on, like, pretty low health. Oh, 13 heal. Nice. So we'll end our turn up here, and now we've got this guy. We'll save some of our spell slots for heals, and then we'll just try to use our Sacred Flame to maybe kill one of these. 7 health. We did 6, so that one's on 1. Anything else you can do? Not really. Can we healing to res? Yes, we can. Alright, Depth's on 5. Hopefully they don't immediately down him again.
Whisper to keep going.
I have no potions left to drink. But potentially if we hide somewhere, not in the oil slick. Can't get up there. Can hide back here.
What should I do?
Alright, I think that's all our turns done. Yep, getting shot at, getting shot. Oh man, this thing on 1 health does so much damage. Lazelle is getting absolutely demolished by all of these guys. Alright, we're gonna have to magic missile some stuff. So potentially this guy on 1 health. And then we're gonna shoot the rest. Nope, that's too far. How is that too far? Can I get a little bit closer? Seems like a waste to use magic missiles on 1 target. Oh man, that's just like a little bit too far. Ray of Frost only has a 65% chance of hitting. We really need to kill one of these guys. Yeah, there we go. One down. Let's see if we can distract this one. Nope, someone's investigation check succeeded.
Victory awaits.
Alright, can we now kill this guy? We missed! How are we missing so much? It's so bad. Should have used our superiority die. I think we're going to need to use a potion at least. Then we probably need to get Shadowheart up there as well. Shadowheart's not adding much value from all the way back here. We need you to probably tank some damage. We've got one more spell slot left for healing. So let's heal her. And we've got a main action that we can use. So we can try to just throw something at this goblin thing. Maybe it'll kill it. Oh, nice. 7 damage. Perfect. Alright. 2 more to go. I think, oh, sorry. 2 more on each side. 4 more to go. What can you do now? You got nothing. I can move into melee range. That's what I can do.
Time to push my luck again.
Now we can deal with you. What can you do? Can we chromatic orb fire up here? Nope. Magic missiles? Damn. The magic missiles worked, but I should have gone with rank 2 to guarantee this kill on the devout. But that's fine. Nothing else I can do here. Where did this guy come from? What? Is this a new enemy? Where did this brawler come from? Ow. Oh my god. That's not good. Now we can heal him back up if we wanted to with spell slot 2. But we really need to kill some of these dudes. We can't move there. We just have to throw fireballs. 35% chance and 50% chance on this one. 7 damage. Alright, that's good enough for now. And then we're gonna start moving up. I got 1 more heal left for you. I think we need it, so we're gonna give it to you. This is all my 6 spell slot. That's crazy.
A tale for the ages.
Gale, can you please hit something? What about you? You can hit you. I don't want to use magic missiles. Let's try cantrip. He only has like 1 health. Damn it. Missed the 75%. Not good. Anything else you can do? I don't think so. Keep summoning cats, I guess. Alright, maybe that'll distract this guy. Now for Lizelle, I think we need to use a superiority move to just guarantee this kill on this tracker, because I can't really afford to keep taking damage. So 85% chance of a hit. There you go, 6 damage. Oh, 6 damage. Oh man, and I can't pommel strike. I can't do like a little bit of damage, unfortunately. Damn it. At least it wasted 1 of the attacks on the cat. Wow, you actually disadvantage close attacked me and hit me. Fun. Sacred Flame missed. That's good. Alright, back to this. Let's see what we can do. We should be able to kill this one now. Nice. Let's see if we can distract this guy with a cat again. Yup, we can. So we just have to focus on these guys now. So we'll end your turn. Then you're just gonna kill this one. There's not enough movement to get here apparently. So I think I'm just gonna swing at him. Yep, he's dead. And then we might start heading up. Oh, we'll just leave him here.
Got to keep fighting.
Can you hit with anything? 35% chance at a fireball. Missed, obviously. And that's pretty much it for you. Okay, you're gonna waste your turn on a cat. That's fine. You're gonna come over and Sacred Flame that. That's fine. Can you magic missiles this guy? Nope. I think you're finally gonna need to just come down so you can get in attack range of something. Now can you magic missiles this guy? Nope. Can you magic missiles this guy? Nope. Alright, you just summon your stupid cat then. Keep distracting him with cats. Wow. Alright, that guy's fine. He's distracted. We just have to deal with this one. That shouldn't be too hard. Lizelle should be able to deal with it. 5 damage. There we go. Nice. Alright, we're almost done. So Lizelle can make her way back down, I guess.
Let's finish this.
And we can start heading up this way. So we want to go this way. And then we want to cast up here, even though it's disadvantage from height. We'll try our best. This guy should shoot the cat, which is good. And now it's our turn again, and we should be able to end this now. Let's move everyone up. Is Depp dead? Depp is dead! I'm gonna have to resurrect him at a campfire for money, I think. Oh, we're gonna have to test if that even works. Anyway, it didn't... So his death saving throws didn't work. Missing everything because we're not in range. Fine. Can't do anything from here. Wait, can we shoot? We can shoot ranged attacks at it, right? 20% chance. Doubt we can hit it. Alright, we're gonna go up and attack. We don't have enough movement, but we can pretty much get onto the same level as it and then disadvantage close range something. Oh, there we go. We hit it. Nice. It's got 6 health left. Can we shove him off? Kind of. I don't think that helped us in any way, though. He missed. We could just use magic missiles and end it, but I don't think we need to. Let's just go with Shadowheart and see if you can just whack him. There we go. Finally. We have rescued this gnome on a windmill. Where is this gnome on a windmill that keeps screaming? I saw him before. There he is. Alright. That was a extremely painful thing. We've defeated the goblins. If we want to help the gnome, we have to stop the windmill. Okay, let's stop the windmill then. More importantly, my Depp is dead. Can I use a scroll of resurrection on him? Scroll of revivify. Oh, there we go. It did it. I don't know why it wouldn't let me click before. But we're all on very, very, very low health with no spell slots and no potions. So I don't know what we're going to do if we can't camp. Short rest? Alright, short rest at least gets us some health back. But we're still in a lot of trouble at the moment. That was an extremely tough battle, by the way. I have no idea if it was meant to be that tough. There's a wooden hatch over here that we can probably get underneath the windmill. Is there something in here that we can press to stop the windmill? There's nothing in here. Oh. We got boots. Speedy sparks. When the wearer dashes or takes a similar action during combat, they gain 3 lightning charges. What does lightning charge do? Athletics +1. Okay. I think I want this looted by Lizelle, right? We'll take all of these. Can you equip these, Lizelle? Athletics +1. Medium armor. These are, what, medium armor as well? They seem like an upgrade for you. Let's give them to you. You gain lightning charges. I don't know what lightning charges do, but they can't be a bad thing. Get some water.
An efficient path.
Doesn't look like there's much else in here. Alright, let me quickly loot all these goblins then. Alchemy. Your party has found some alchemical ingredients. Gather them into one inventory and use alchemy to craft your own potions, poisons, and elixirs. Well, we did just loot 3 warg fangs. We got a really heavy great axe that does 5 to 16 damage. Weapon enchantment +1. That sounds like it's better than my weapon. So we'll get Lizelle to take it. And can we use it though? It's a 2-handed weapon. It doesn't say I'm not proficient. Maybe we can use this thing for Lizelle? Maybe. I don't know. Take the rest of these items and then off we go. Let's try to figure out how to turn off this windmill. Surely the windmill controls would be inside the windmill. Let's go up this ladder and see.
Shadowheart's attention is fixed on a damaged old statue.
We should keep moving.
What just happened?
Nothing. The trick of the light.
Are you sure? Looked like magic to me.
Well, looks can be deceiving. Let's just move along. Time's a rare currency for both of us.
Alright, let's continue heading up this ladder. And then we'll see what happens. There's surely a way to stop the windmill from up here. There's a lot of food over here. Camp supplies. Excellent. Skull lantern. That doesn't help us. Animal carcasses. Is there anything to stop the windmill? Surely there's like a lever or something up here. I don't see anything to click on this level. Let's check below. Maybe there's something. Ah, there we go. There's a release brake lever down here. All these things are so small. Release brake lever and the brake lever. We definitely want to use the brake lever. And that's it. We've rescued our gnomish friend. Alright, great. Let's go talk to him. Luckily, he braked right at the bottom here and not at the top of the windmill.
Cut me loose!
What's in it for me?
Free me and find out!
Okay. Free him. Definitely free him. We didn't battle the most difficult goblin battle ever just to leave our treasure unclaimed.
Maga Kamara. Those pustulant thugs. Well, get on with it. Whatever you are.
Get on with what? Oh, I was literally thinking that, and there's actually that option.
You saved me, now you'll extort me. That's how this works, yes?
God, he's got such a negative worldview. You owe me nothing.
Nothing?
I'd rather know how you got caught.
My own fault, really. I should have dropped my pack and outrun those bastards. Alas. Take my pack, if you can find it. The only reason those goblins caught me was its weight. I'll travel lightly from now on.
Where's his pack? We have a Githyanki option. Wait, you do not look like a surface creature. Why are you here?
Ignorance is alive and well, it seems. Deep gnomes aren't restricted to the Underdark, you know. I've lived in Baldur's Gate for years. I'm in search of a friend. I fear he's in trouble. See this? I gave it to him years ago before I left home. I found it around the neck of a thug in the lower city. It was speckled with blood. My friend, nowhere to be found.
Oh, poor guy's
But
looking for his
I still
mate.
have hope. I have reason to believe he's in the Underdark. Hopefully, I'll pick up his trail from there. I always help my
Please
friends.
don't give me some irrelevant side quest.
I bid thee farewell. If we should meet again, well, we will have met again.
Great logic. You're not going to give me any information about anything on how to defeat the next batch of death that's coming my way or anything? Ah, fine. Alrighty then, off we go. We still need to defeat the goblins. If that wasn't the boss, then the boss is even stronger than this person, and we really need to long rest to get our spells back. But we'll see if we can take the next fight without long resting. So we need to go down and around this way perhaps, or up and around. Which way should we go? Up and around looked safer. So we didn't even need to take this fight. This was completely a random side quest. Oh lord. We used up every single spell slot we have for no reason. I thought this was the goblin boss. Like, literally the dude we have to fight to end this part of the side quest, but apparently not. So I guess we keep going, and hopefully we don't run into more goblins. Seems unlikely, since we're in the goblin wilderness. Wait, we missed the pack. We gotta go get it. Alright, we're here now. Let's see what's in this pack. Is it up the top? I don't see no pack. It doesn't look like it's up here.
If you say.
Is it downstairs? There we go. Burlap sacks. Nope, that's not it. Where is this pack? It says it's literally like over here. We're like on top of it. So if it's not above and it's not below, then it must be inside the hatch. There's only one other place this can possibly go to, right? Ah, there we go. A burlap sack. No, that's not it. Rotten chicken eggs. Why do I want those? Heavy backpack. Didn't we already check that? We got some gold. We'll take all of these. It must be in here. It's literally in this thing. But I still don't see it. I'm like blind. I'm very confused. Do you guys see it? Am I just blind? Burlap sack, burlap sack. They're all rotten. I'm very confused where this backpack is because I literally don't see it unless I'm blind. Unless it's literally this heavy backpack that we've already looted. And that was very, very underwhelming if that was what it was. Anyway, let's get out of here. Is the quest completed now? I think it's completed. But I don't know why this pack is still marked. But anyway, let's just get out of here and forge on. But yes, in lieu of engaging with some massive, even scarier boss than the mobs that we fought over here, I think we'll leave this episode here for now. If you don't want to miss out on what's coming next, don't forget to like and sub, and I will see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching.